Live from Santa Ana Stadium, it's a Trinity League showdown between the visiting St. John Bosco Braves and the host Mater Dei Monarchs. Hello and good evening to you. I'm Chris Sylvester along with my partner Chris Marr. Through 2 Trinity League games, both of these teams are tied atop the league standings. Overall, Bosco 7-0 on the football field. Mater Dei 6-1 with their only loss coming at the hands of Narbonne, who currently ranks #1 in the California state rankings. Last week, the Monarchs took down the defending state champion Santa Margarita Eagles, a team that had been riding a 13-game winning streak, while the Braves were able to fend off the J. Sarah Lions in a 44-41 overtime scare. First, for Mater Dei, how are they going to slow down the St. John Bosco offensive attack?
Well, just like Mater Dei did last week against the Santa Margarita offense in a 24-7 victory, it's going to be defense, defense, defense for the Monarchs. Mater Dei has been notorious the last few years of rolling the dice. And what I mean by rolling the dice? Well, blitzing. They run a nice little 3-4 scheme led by Puli Moilitele, number 35, at nose guard. But you also have some good linebackers, J.C. Genova and Justin Allen.
And for the Braves, they had troubles in stopping J. Sarah's passing attack. They allowed 325 yards through the air last week. Where does it start on the defensive end for the Braves today?
Well, it starts with a pass rush. They were unable to get to J. Sarah's Nick Robinson, who was able to throw for 325 yards last week. And McMahon, being the pocket passer that he is going to require pressure up front for them to possibly shut down the Mater Dei receivers, who have shown some big play capability. But like football always, as the lingo of football states, it all starts up front.
Well, both these coaches have their teams ready. It's the Braves and the Monarchs live from Santa Ana Stadium. When we come back, kickoff in a Trinity League showdown.
Coin toss.
Can't go to commercial. Welcome back in here live from Santa Ana Stadium. We're getting ready for kickoff here. St. John Bosco won the toss and elected to defer, so they will be kicking off. Junior kicker Reed Budrovich has done a very fantastic job in the PAT part of the game, the field goals, and he's also a young man with a strong leg on the kickoff. Most of these go back into the end zone.
Chris, you nailed that right there yet again. Special teams are huge, and it's helped the Bosco defense for the most part is the field position game. His kicks going in the end zone has made offenses have to go 80-plus yards down the field. So hopefully he can take care of it.
Well, here's Budrovich lining it up, and we are almost underway. Back to receive for Mater Dei is Jamison Field, the 5'11 senior wide receiver, and also back with him is Jonathan Lockett. He is a junior wide receiver. Budrovich's kick is away, and we are underway from the Santa Ana Bowl. And that one's going to go into the end zone, like most of them, off the leg of Budrovich. And here comes Ryan McMahon in the Mater Dei offense.
Well, Mater Dei, led by McMahon, a senior quarterback, a 2-year starter for the Monarchs, is headed by his offensive line, led by center number 57, Addison Ooms.
Here they are, about to get ready. Bosco, usually a good defense, not so much last week against J. Sarah. Mater Dei coming out in the I formation. Man in motion. That was Justin Norbeck. First play is going to be a handoff, and he's going to have some room. Out across the 30, he's got a first down and more. He's going to go 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Monarchs! On the very first play of the game.
Boy, Chris, you talk about an exclamation point to start the game. The Mater Dei Monarchs did just that. It was a nice little toss play to number 36, Trevon Coley. He gets outside, and the Mater Dei offensive line, that right tackle, number 63, David Bright, does a hell of a job getting to that second level and clearing ways for Coley, who has yet another touchdown.
So, wow, first play of the game. If that's any indication for tonight, we're in for quite a game. As Indu kicks the extra point. It is up and good by the kicker, number 35, Tim Strader. Tim Strader handles the kickoff. Looks like a 35 from here, but it's a 95. Mater Dei strikes first. Monarchs 7, Braves offense getting ready to come out. 11:46 left in the first quarter from Santa Ana Stadium. Monarchs lead 7-0.
Wow.
Tim Strader is going to kick away. Mater Dei strikes with a 80-yard touchdown from Travion Coley, gashing through the Bosco defense right away. They're going to have to clean this up if they want a chance in this ball game. Kick from Strader is away. Back to receive are Shields and Walker. Shields is going to receive it at the 2. He's got room out to the 20, 25-30, makes the cut, 35-40. And he's upended at the 42-yard line, so just a lot of running room tonight for these two teams so far. Josh Rosen in the offense will take over at their own 42-yard line.
Oh, you talk about it, that exclamation point, that X factor for both those teams. Shea Fields of St. John Bosco right there answers to Trevon Coley's touchdown run, and it's first down Braves at their own 42.
Josh Rosen, the excellent sophomore quarterback for the Braves. He's a first-year starter, took over for Renee Medina, who left due to graduation last year. Already has an offer from Fresno State. Received it last spring. As the first carry is going to go to Walker, and he's going to spin himself out to the 45-yard line, about a gain of 3.
And Duarte makes the play right there for the Monarchs. But the big thing I think that a lot of people, I don't know at home if you see it, is number 61, Soli Silau. Does a great job beating Nico Falla to that B gap. A hell of a get-off right there.
We all know about Nico Falla. We'll talk about him in a second. It's a bad snap. Rosen's going to have to take it, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of 3. Now, the first snap was low as well. That one couldn't be handled by Rosen, and that's going to back him back up to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10 for the Braves.
Well, Rosen having to play a little shortstop early if you want a little October ideology right there.
That's Elijah Zabladoff, the center, who has been dealing with a left shoulder injury, but he is healthy this week and maybe just needs to get on the right track with his sophomore quarterback. Rosen out of the gun. Walker to his right. Back to pass. Rosen throws, and it's tipped, and it's incomplete. It was up in the air for just about forever, and it was almost intercepted.
So we go from the last play, we're talking baseball, Rosen having to pick that ball up. Now we come to a volleyball affair right there. I mean, there were hit after hit after hit, and finally it ends up on the floor here at Santa Ana. The Monarchs, that was a huge chance for them to capitalize right there, Chris.
Certainly, Monarchs came out with a statement. They have their first play go for an 80-yard touchdown now. They forced the Braves offense on a 3-and-out. Richard Cole, who attended Mater Dei his freshman year, now at St. John Bosco, punting, and he gets this one away, and it's not a good kick. It spirals out, and it's going to land at the 37-yard line, and it's going to take a Mater Dei bounce once it hits the 32, back at the 34. So good field position for McMahon and the offense, and now Justin Allen comes back at running back. This Mater Dei team is very deep at the running back position.
Oh, no doubt about that, Chris. Mater Dei has been about a 3-deep running back system all year. You have J.C. Genova, who's also a starting linebacker in that defense. You have Coley, who gets reps at corner. And now you have Justin Allen, the sophomore running back. A good guy to watch in years to come.
McMahon out of the gun. He's going to fake it, and a screen pass that's going to go to Duarte, and Duarte is out close to the first down at the 44-yard line. We'll see where the referees spot the ball. Thomas Duarte, just what a wide receiver. The guy's 6'4". He's really the main component to this Mater Dei offense.
And the officials are going to give him first down. So first down for Mater Dei. But yeah, back to Duarte. Duarte is a very big man at 6'4". So the Braves are going to need all 11 helmets, all 11 men to get to the football to bring this big boy down.
And we do not see Jaleel Wadood in the game. Brett Baldwin back at center. At safety. He's done a great job. Wadood injured his foot against Orange Lutheran did not play last week and isn't out there to start the game tonight. Mater Dei in the I formation. They're going to hand off to Allen. Allen spins out of a tackle. Then he's going to be taken down. A couple Braves on there. One of them getting in there, number 43. That's going to be Aaron Lout, the senior defensive lineman. So
Aaron Lout doing a nice job getting off the football, winning that matchup with David Bright, as we talked earlier in the telecast. It's going to be key. These Bosco linemen, can they get off the football?
And that's what made Bosco that's what's made Bosco so successful so far this season. They have been able to stop the run.
Some of the little things.
McMahon here is by himself out of the gun, and he's going to throw right away, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Nigel Hale. McMahon was looking for Michael Traylor, a 5'10" wide receiver. He is a senior. And it'll force about a 3rd and 11 here for the Monarchs.
Well, right here, we'll see what offensive coordinator Dave Money has under his sleeve. Been the play call for the Monarchs for a very long time. We'll see what Mater Dei has been very successful offensively most of this year.
You know, you got to be taking shots down the field because this Bosco team has not defended the pass well.
Oh, I agree.
Man in motion, that's number 12, Jamison Field. And Mater Dei offensive line is getting taken to by the Bosco defensive line. Elijah Lopez back on the sack, and it's going to be 4th and long. A great defensive stop right there for the Braves. They've sacked McMahon, got straight through the offensive line. Number 52, Elijah Lopez on the sack.
That's a huge stop on 3rd down, something that they really failed to get last week, and allowed to keep Jay Serra in the ballgame, was on 3rd down. So they finally got that stop they needed.
Back to return the punt. It looks like Brett Baldwin. It is. He's going to call for a fair catch at about the 25, and he'll catch it there. And that's where the Bosco Braves will take over on offense. When we get back, the Braves will be on the 25, trailing 7-0. Who's the punt? Bosco takes over at the 25 as we are back here at the Santa Ana Stadium in Santa Ana, California. Mater Dei leading here early on, 7-0. First play of the game, got an 80-yard touchdown from Travion Coley. Darren Walker has a big hole, 45-40. He's on the Mater Dei territory, and he's out of bounds inside the Mater Dei 35.
Whoa, you talk about another big play right there. That's our 3rd big play of this game. And wouldn't you know it, comes from last week's hero, Darren Walker, who scored 5 touchdowns for the Braves in their escape victory over Jay Serra last week. A career game, I must say, for Mr. Walker. Huge
gain for Walker that time, and that'll put the Braves all the way at the Mater Dei 35. Why not go back to Walker? Walker up the middle. He'll get that push from that big offensive line and get about 4.5. We talked about Nico Fowler earlier, the USC commit. How talented is this guy, and what can he create for the running game?
Well, Nico Fowler is one of the more athletic offensive tackles that you will see this year. He does a great job moving his feet. That's why it makes him so successful.
Bosco, a hurry-up offense as they usually run. Rosen out of the gun. He's got Walker to the right of him like usual. He's at about a 2nd and 6. They'll go back to Walker. Walker on the ground. He's going to be spun out and spit out around the 26-yard line. He's going to be about a yard and a half short of the 1st down.
Yeah, then again, you know, Walker is going to be a key to this offense. They are, just like in some years, it's been a run to set up the pass, kind of no-huddle offense that St. John Bosco runs.
Rosen out of the gun, a big 3rd down here. They're going to go back to Walker. Walker stopped before the 1st down marker, and it's going to be a 4th down and about 1 for Bosco, and we'll see what Coach Negro elects to do here. What would you do if you were Negro?
Well, I think right here you're in range for Budrovic's field goal, but let's go back before that. Malik McMorris, the number 33, playing that defensive tackle spot, doing a nice job making that play. And now forcing the Braves, it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They are going to go for it on 4th down, and they got 3 receivers out to the left. They got Fields, Holman, who's in motion now to the right, and Arlandis Hinton also on the left. Rosen's going to pass it to Holman. He has a 1st down. Holman, a Orange Lutheran transfer. That's going to be good for a 1st down, about a gain of 3 on the play, but that's all they needed.
Yeah, all they needed about 1.5